Hello and welcome to our special broadcast Rendezvous with chess champions. India's chess masters have created history by winning team gold medals in both men's and women's competitions at the 45th FIDE Chess Olympiad in Budapest, Hungary. In addition to winning the team championships, India also walked away with 4 individual gold medals at the tournament. India's 2 team and 4 individual gold medals are hailed as the beginning of the country's reign as the best chess nation in the world. DD India spoke to these stars. Indian chess grandmaster R. Pragnananda hails this victory at Budapest and says that the grand win will help popularize the game further. How emotional is this victory for you? It's a huge moment for the entire country. How big is this for you?
Yeah, it's definitely big for me and the country as well. Big for chess as well because it is growing, and this victory will make it grow more.
You scored 21 out of 22 and you win by a huge margin of 4 points. I mean, it has not happened before, and many of them are saying that it may not happen in future also. I mean, was it a magical time?
Yeah, for sure. We didn't really, we wanted to give our best and didn't really think about about the score, about the outcome, and that's why I think we are able to score 21 out of 22.
Grand welcome at the airport, Prime Minister Narendra Modi meeting, Chief Minister also M.K. Stalin meeting. Are you liking all this?
Yeah, it's good for the game, and good to see that chess is being supported and our achievements are being recognized.
And you think this is the beginning of India's dominance in the world in chess?
Yeah, I think not only the players that are playing right now, but there are also a lot of talents coming up. So it's definitely a very good generation for chess.
What do you think was the most defining moment in the entire tournament?
That's for sure one of the highlights of the event, because we weren't at some point we weren't really. I didn't think we were going to win the match. We thought that draw is also good, but obviously win is much better than that. And when Gukesh managed that, we were all so pumped up, and we welcomed him with a standing ovation and a round of applause.
4 individual gold medals, 2 team gold medals. Did it take time to sink in?
It took time to sink in. Obviously, what we have achieved there is very historical. And we have been trying to win a gold medal in Olympiad for a long time, and we have finally achieved it, so it's a very good feeling.
It was great celebration also, and it was told in the press conference that it was your idea to celebrate it like that.
Yeah, it's not that I invented it. It's just that I saw the moments of Messi doing it and Rohit Sharma doing it. So I suggested it as an idea, but it was taken forward by Viditana and others. So honestly, I didn't think that we would be doing it at the end of the day, but we did manage to do it.
And did it give you goosebumps? I mean, you getting the trophy from none other than Vishwanathan Anand, and national anthem in the background, you holding the flag, Indian flag. Did it give you goosebumps?
Yeah, for sure. It's Anand sir has been inspiring all of us. So getting a trophy from him is it's a very it's a very special moment that can't be expressed in words.
Chess Olympiad men's team scored 21 out of 22, highest ever, and champion Vidit Gujrati says it would be hard to break this record. Chess Olympiad gold medalist Vidit Gujrati is with us. Welcome Vidit, welcome to DD India. Appreciate you giving us your precious time. First of all, is it the beginning of dominance of India's chess in the world?
I think so we can safely say that, because last few years people were asking, is India the next big thing? Is India the future? And I think we can say the future is now. We are world champions and we are dominating, and now we just have to keep doing what we are doing, and but it has begun. Like I'm sure in future we'll win more gold medals, but the first one will always be special.
How long did it take to sink in? I mean, winning 21 out of 22, winning by a margin of 4 points. I mean, it has never happened before. I don't think it will happen again. How big is that?
I think if we again play, I don't think we can break our own record. I think it was that good. So at some point during the tournament, I heard an interview of US player who said that they were only thinking of second spot because first was out of reach. So yeah, it is a big deal, and I'm just super thrilled about it.
What was the most defining moment in the entire tournament?
I think there were two key moments, if I have to speak about it. So we were leading, but there were some teams who were chasing like just a point behind, and that was China at one point, and they had a very strong team. They are previous champions. They are very solid, very hard to beat. So there were 3 boards that were drawn, and Gukesh was playing China's best player, Wei Yi, and that game also was looking towards a draw. So that would have still kept us in lead, but not a commanding lead. But Gukesh pulled off a miracle where he just pure will to win. He played on and on, put pressure and cracked him, and he won that match for us, and we were in the lead. So that was one defining moment. And the second was in the penultimate round, we were playing USA, who were the top seeds of the event and one of the favorites to win. And if we lost, we would be sharing the position with them. So we had a lot of pressure. I can say I did not sleep well before the match. I was nervous, naturally, because there is so much at stake. But the way we played, we were not in the danger of losing the match at all. It was either draw or we would win, and we won by 2.5, 1.5, securing the gold medal. I think these moments, I think, if I dream about it, like if I think about it, I'm sure I'll have a lot of dreams replaying these beautiful memories.
European dominance has been taken over by the other countries now, especially India.
I think at some point there was a lead of 5 countries. I mean, they were looking at top 5, and I think of that 5, 4 were Asian countries. So already it was India, Uzbekistan, China, and Vietnam was there at some point. So, and now we can say that India is leading that.
Do you think this is the best year for India in chess? I mean, Pragnananda beating Magnus Carlsen in the Norway Chess Open, and then Chess Olympiad victory. I mean, 3 elite candidates, men's, qualifying, and then 2 women also. Is it the best year for India in chess?
I think it started with last year already, second half of the last year, where we all qualified to the candidates. It was the first time ever. Then Gukesh won it, and he's going to play World Championship. I think we might have World Champion after Vishwanathan Anand. That's going to be a big deal. So it's a start of a upward trajectory, and sky's the limit.
And India's superiority was reminiscent of the legendary USSR teams of the 1950s and 1960s. In D. Gukesh and Arjun Erigaisi, legends are hailing them as Karpov and Kasparov of 2020s. Arjun, first of all, tell us, it's a huge win for the entire team. Tell us, how big is this for you?
Hi, thank you so much. This is definitely a huge moment, not just for me, not just for the team, but the entire Indian chess. I think chess is getting the kind of attention that we have never seen before, and I really hope this helps chess grow further and further as a sport.
What do you think, according to you, what was the most defining moment in the entire tournament?
The match, yeah, that is one of the important and key wins, and also the match against the United States was a close one. Like after we won, it was more or less certain that the gold is in the bag, and also it's like US has been an extremely formidable team since very long time, so beating them was like a statement that we have arrived.
And beginning of India's reign as best chess nation in the world?
Yeah, just the sound of it is wonderful, and I hope we continue to improve our chess further and keep up the good momentum in like the coming tournaments and also, of course, the coming Olympiads as well.
You, met Prime Minister Narendra Modi. How was it? What did he tell the entire team?
Oh yeah, that was a very nice moment to cherish for sure. Actually, in fact, I was not planning to come back to India. I had other plans, but in the end, like with about 2 hours to go, I had to book a flight and come back from Frankfurt. And yeah, in the end, it was really worth it. We got to spend some quality time with sir, and he was also very humble, down to earth, and also like the people who met him before, like Vantika, Prague, he actually remembered them and talked to them oh, I met you then, and so like he must be meeting lakhs, thousands of people every day, yet he remembers, so it's very nice.
Many people have started saying that Gukesh and Arjun are Karpov and Kasparov of 2020s. What's your reaction?
Well, it certainly sounds fun. Yeah.
And you think this victory will inspire the younger generation to take up the chess more?
I think so, definitely. Like for many people, like trying to become professional, it's not clear like what exactly they would become. Of course, like we all had like Anand sir as the inspiration, and like he's the reason we all started and we are all here. But some may still like it's only one out of so many people. But when there are more and more players now, like then the future generation also can think, okay, we can become like that. It's not just one person or 2%.
And where do we see you next?
My next big event is the Global Chess League in London, and it's a very strong tournament. Magnus Carlsen is playing, Vishy Anand sir is playing. It's like the IPL of chess.
And the 18-year-old D. Gukesh issued a statement of sorts ahead of his eagerly anticipated World Championship clash in November against Ding Lijian of China by registering one of the best ever individual performances.
How you analyze the whole performance of the Indian team throughout the tournament? It was very tough, and the score people scored, it was, we can say that, amazing.
Yeah, I'm super happy with how the team performed, and I performed personally. The goal coming into this tournament was to win the team gold, and I'm super happy with the way that we managed to win in a very dominant fashion, and it's something very historical, and I think and I really hope this means a lot to many people, and chess grows into a mainstream sport, and a lot of people take up chess.
Gukesh, talking about the World Chess Championship final, you are the challenger and Ding Lijian will be against you. So do you think at this Olympiad, the way the tournament was very stiff, challenging, is definitely going to help you there in the World Chess Championship final?
Olympiad was a good practice. I mean, Olympiad is a different tournament. World Championship will be a different tournament. I'm super happy with the Olympiad, and the match will be a different experience. So I'm just trying to do the right things, trying to stay focused, disciplined, and I'm just going to go there and work hard and play good chess, and let's hope for the best.
Which was the turning point, do you think, that in this chess Olympiad for the Indian team, especially for the open section?
One important moment is probably our match against China, where we managed to beat them in a very close match, and that really lifted the morale of the team, and that put us in a very good situation. So I would say again for the Open it was against China, and for the women again in the last 2 rounds I was super impressed with how they came back after those minor setbacks that they had, and despite the last time this happened, something very similar happened to them, but this time they showed character. They came and they showed that yes, professionals, and they can do it despite the setbacks. So I'm super happy with both the Open and women.
The Indian women's team that picked up the yellow medal includes D. Harika, R. Vishali, Divya Deshmukh, Tanya Sachdev and Vantika Agrawal, who also gave a brilliant account of themselves to clinch the top spot on the podium. Veteran Harika Dronawali says all the bad memories from past Olympiads vanished with this gold.
It's a very emotional victory for you. You started way back 20 years ago, and now this was your 10th Olympiad. Tell us, did it take time to sink in?
Definitely it took a lot of time to sink in to suddenly get this that yes, you won gold finally. But yeah, I think also, but I dreamt about it, and that's the reason I kept going for it. So I know somewhere back of the mind that I believed in it, and that's why it happened too.
And you avoided a repeat of Chennai also.
Yeah, I mean, I was sure that it won't happen again. Like in general, by experience as a sports person, the same experience can't happen like twice in a row. So that's what I believe, that this time it has to be positive.
Where do you think this win will take chess? I mean, more and more youngsters will be inclined to take up chess in future.
I think definitely already many youngsters are coming up, and I think even with this win and the recognition everyone is getting, there will be more and more kids who will be interested to do the same, like, you know, to do play for the country. I'm sure it will get better and better.
And this is also highlighted as India, the best chess nation in the world.
Yes, I think the dominance, it has been always one of the best, but to be the top, it took time. But still, I mean, we should never think that we are at top or something. But there is a lot of boom in Indian chess, so that we have to access.
You got a great welcome, grand welcome at the airport. Prime Minister Narendra Modi meeting you, inviting you. Great felicitation ceremony by Chess Federation, felicitated by the Chief Ministers also, and it will grow further. Are you liking all this?
I think with the time I started, the one thing that I learned in life is it is also good to see the low points at some point, right? Then actually you can live with anything, be it best or be it low. You will not expect too much. So when you come from a generation where you didn't even, you just played without any recognition, these things do not affect anymore. Like if it comes, it's a bonus. If it doesn't, it just, the journey keeps going. So I am overwhelmed for the fact that now when the kids see this change, they will be interested, and the conditions for the players will get better and better, and that's what I am happy about.
You ever thought that this will happen, this victory will come?
I always believed in it. As I said, if I didn't believe, I wouldn't have been here. I believed that it will happen. I believed the boom in chess will happen. And I believed all this would happen, but I just didn't know how. I just kept doing what I do, and I was believing that some things will change, and I think it's changing. So
share about your interaction with Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
So the one of the sweetest things is I could make my daughter meet him, my 2-year-old. Last year for Olympiad, there were many occasions where I could meet him, but I didn't because I was in pregnancy and didn't want to travel during that and was waiting for the Chennai Olympiad. I was always scared that if I do too much and if I can't play the Olympiad. So I was keeping everything, every function. I couldn't meet him. There was that certain, regret that maybe, that is one thing I didn't do. So I'm so glad that we made it to gold, and then I met him. And it's been one inspirational conversation, the amount of depth and the love he has for sports. So it's been beautiful memory, and also the most special one is to get blessings of Mr. Prime Minister Sir for my daughter, and that's what will make me keep going about what I do, and to play chess and try to be best.
You want to mention about the celebration? I mean, it was altogether different celebration. It was a great moment, getting the trophy from none other than Vishwanathan Anand, and it was like he was passing on the baton to the youngsters, to you people.
So I think the best moment is he made all India proud by many times. I'm glad that we got an opportunity to make him feel proud of us. So that's one beautiful thing. And I think it wasn't plan or anything. It's just after the game we were like, oh no, we have to create a memory. It's such a beautiful end to the tournament. We wanted to do something just for a self memory, or we didn't think it would go viral or anything, but it was actually Prag's idea that this photo would be beautiful, but the boys weren't doing it. Then Tanya is the one who actually I think this will be so good, you should do it, and that's how it happened. And I mean, everyone loved it. Everyone saw the positivity in the team and the way we won gold. So I'm glad that whatever we did has been impact on people.
A special mention for Divya Deshmukh and Vantika Agrawal too. I mean, they did a lot of heavy lifting. I mean, and Vantika, in fact, Divya also, they won individual gold medals too.
Definitely. I mean, to have, to be able to maintain the pressure at such young age, it's commendable. As I told even on my speech, that I think the next generation has already enough experience to, give tough competition for us, and that's beauty of the sport. And I think that's what, when you have tough competition, you'll get better and better. So I strongly believe they are going to be the next generation top stars. But I want to mention also Vaishali. What she did to the team is not seen by people, but she played a lot of black. She took over that. Yes, I will tell. She took the responsibility. When you have like team championship like this and crucial games happen, with white it's little easier to play because you can keep that safer option. With black, it's much more difficult to handle, even in general. So to take up the challenge, I used to do many times this. For the first time, I was in the other way around, where I was getting white, and it wasn't planned, but it just happened. It's like all the next generation did a wonderful job. I don't speak too much about it because I believe they're strong professionals already. I don't see them as kids that you have to keep praising them. I feel like they are equal professionals like we, and they're strong enough and they're ready to take the next generation to new heights. And I wish them all the best, and I think I wish we all learn from each other, give a tough competition, and finally we become products to be best opposition for the other countries.
Tell us about the team spirit and team unity also. We saw you, all of you were backing each other. I mean, there were moments when you lost to Poland also. I mean, what was going through your mind? How did you back each other?
Somehow we all had a very good positive atmosphere, the men and women, when they were doing well, it was inspiring us. They were checking on us that if we are winning gold or not. It's been beautiful. And for women's team especially, I think until we were winning, we didn't feel anything. Like we were going professionally, playing, winning and coming back and doing our things. When we lost, that's when the team spirit kicked in. We were like, okay, now it's time. We can't go back from here without this. And that's when we started, becoming like a team, like a unit, and, doing everything to make that 2.5 points at least in a match and to win the match. And that's been a beautiful bond and journey to start up.
And young chess sensation Divya Deshmukh also made a huge impact at the Chess Olympiad in Budapest, who won the individual gold medal too. The 18-year-old Nagpur girl played a pivotal role and wrote India's success story at the Olympiad. Chess Olympiad winner, gold medalist Divya Deshmukh is with us. Welcome to DD India. Appreciate you giving us your precious time. First of all, how does it feel? I mean, Chess Olympiad winner, gold medalist at this young age.
I don't think it has sunk in yet. बहुत कम time मिला है even to think about it. But all in all, just super grateful and proud of myself.
Do you think it will inspire a lot of youngsters to take up the chess? Because most of them, a lot of youngsters are glued to the screens also. I mean, you think this will take chess to a different level?
Definitely. I don't know if it would take it to a different level, but I think it's a stepping stone. And of course, you cannot achieve all the milestones in one go, right? So I think it is a stepping stone for a huge chess future for India. And I am actually super grateful to be a part of it. And I really hope that kids, little small kids, they look up to us and then they think, oh, one day I want to be there and one day I will be there. And I think it is a good motivating factor that everybody is here, everybody is showing so much love and support, and I really hope it turns out well.
I want to talk about the team unity also, because you won individual gold medal also. You were the standout performer too. You and Vantika won individual gold medals. I mean, what did the seniors, experienced players, told you after you won individual gold?
They were all congratulating us and so happy for us. We really didn't expect to win the gold. So for us it was just I really don't know how to. We had many celebrations along the way. As soon as we finished the game, we were all just, so happy, excited, screaming. And then we went to meet the ambassador of Hungary, the Indian ambassador. And we had a function there. And then immediately after, we had to go to a press conference. So we didn't really have that much time to celebrate. Then we had the prize distribution and...
That was iconic.
Yes, that was iconic, at least for me. And beach mein, when we were going to the prize distribution, we decided, ठीक है, कुछ तो iconic करते हैं, कुछ तो reel बनाते हैं, कुछ तो करते हैं. And then we started coming up with ideas, and soon it transformed into from one to another, and we have the result.
And last question, does it show India's dominance in chess and you're on course, or are we the best chess nation in the world?
In men's, definitely we're the best chess nation in the world. And women's, I think we still are yet to achieve domination, but I am very hopeful that we will get there one day.
Message for the fans?
So grateful for all the support. Thank you for cheering on us, for showing us love, and it motivates and encourages us so much. Please keep supporting us.
And the Indian chess players have the world at their feet, and recognition and support most chess players could not even dream of. It's fair to say that it was a mission accomplished for the team. Well, that's all we have in our special broadcast Rendezvous with chess champions. Stay tuned for more news and updates. Namaskar.